Well, that that was unexpected. It totally flew under my radar that we were getting a trailer for Guardians of the Galaxy 2. That totally flew under my radar, and it wasn't until my friend Jason Voorhees 2011 mentioned that he basically, yeah, he had he told me, and I'm sorry I lost my train of thought. It's been a very long day for me today. He told me that, hey, there's a new trailer for Guardians of the Galaxy for Guardians of the Galaxy 2 that just dropped, and I was like, oh really? Sure enough, I go back and I'm like, oh shit, he's right. So yeah, so I want to talk about the trailer, and I want to talk a bit about the other news that came out for Guardians of the Galaxy. That being, they're getting their own Telltale game, which is cool. I want to talk about the game first because that came out first. Nothing really major about that we know about, other than yeah, we're getting a game, and I think that's really cool that Guardians of the Galaxy is getting a Telltale game. You know, I think this is Marvel's first Telltale game. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure this is Marvel's first. But yeah, me personally, I mean, yeah, Guardians of the Galaxy is cool, but I was kind of hoping for a Telltale game. If I was going to go for Marvel characters, I'd have gone like Daredevil or Spider-Man or Moon Knight or Punisher. I think I said Punisher or Ghost Rider. One of the more street-level characters. Daredevil and Punisher first and foremost, but Guardians of the Galaxy is cool too. I think it is cool that, you know, the Guardian. I've always found it interesting. Say what you want, because I know the Guardians of the Galaxy films are a very divisive thing. I have friends who love the movie and friends who hate the movie. But you can't deny that Marvel did something interesting by making a team that nobody cared about outside of that one space event, Annihilation, and made it into something big. And yeah, I was very, that's really cool. I think I think it's really cool that we're getting, they're getting their own game from a highly well-respected game series, game company, and yeah, they're getting 2 movies, and they're probably one of the most popular things to come out of Marvel. Now if only we could get that kind of level of treatment for the X-Men again. But that's neither here nor there. I apologize for that moment. Anyway. So I think it's cool that we're getting a game, and the trailer was equally as fun. That's really all I had to say about we're getting a game, and I think it's really cool. I'm wondering if this, because it was kind of, from what I could tell, is this going to be about the comics, or is this going to be in the movie universe? That'll be interesting to see. And it's been a while since I watched that teaser, so maybe I'm just being an idiot and just forgot about it. But anyway, let's talk about the trailer. The trailer was a lot of fun. It kind of showed you a lot of some new scenes. It didn't really give much. We didn't get to see, Ego, which in this new continuity will be Star-Lord's father. Which I'm wondering, are they going to change that? Jason, and not have Jason of Spartox anymore. They're gonna have, it's gonna be Ego in the comics. Yeah, for those who don't know, Kurt Russell is playing Ego the Living Planet, and he's playing his father. Yeah, it's as equally as weird as you thought it'd be. So, yeah, we get to see, Gamora and Drax go God of War on this tentacle monster that looks like it crawled out of some hentai game. And we get some cute moments with Baby Groot! Baby Groot! And we have Rocket once again. I think one of the coolest moments, and I was not expecting this, is that we got this character. Yeah, Mantis showed up. Yeah, Mantis showed up. That was so cool. I did not expect. I knew she was going to be in the movie. First off, yeah, I knew she was going to be in the movie. I was well aware that she was going to be in the film. What I did not expect, however, was seeing her in the first trailer. And I like the design of her. I mean, we don't see the green skin. We just get the green suit. And yeah, she is an empath, and she's and probably the funniest moment in the trailer is that scene where Mantis is like holding onto his hand, holding onto Peter's hand, and she's like, you have a lot of romantic attraction, sexual attraction to Gamora, and Gamora's right there, and then Drax starts like busting out laughing, like, ha 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 ha! She told your deepest, darkest secret. Ha ha ha! This is amazing. Do me. Drax has literally become that asshole friend that will pick you apart. Like, he's literally like that asshole friend you know everyone has that will mock you the moment they find something private about you and just think it's the funniest thing. Don't lie, we all have that friend, or there's a good chance we are that friend. Trust me, there is a you are either Drax or you are a Drax. Just saying, because trust me, I have 2 Draxes. Not fun. Anyway, so the trailer it showed a lot of action scenes, not a lot about the plot, and we got Fox on the run, which it seems apt because they're space outlaws. That's a very apt song to use for an occasion such as this. And yeah, it just kind of showed off the humor, not so much the story. We don't know the whole... I'm pretty sure that worm thing is either going to be the first thing we're going to see fighting in the opening scene, or one of the final bosses. Because obviously I'm pretty sure them fighting a giant planet is going to be it. And I am curious to see, because James Gunn, why did I say Spader? James Gunn and a lot of the Marvel heads at the Marvel films said that Thanos would play a bigger part in this. So that, I'm wondering, because we are getting closer, and we're about a year away, more or less, for Infinity War, and Thanos has just been kind of sitting on his throne. But yeah, trust me, when we get to Infinity War, he's going to be getting off that throne, and we're going to get, there in for some shit. But yeah, I'm wondering how this is going to play in, because Doctor Strange showed us the time gem. It showed us the time gem. It's in the Eye of Agamotto. We know where most of the gems are except one, the Soul Gem. And I'm betting, and again, I could be totally wrong here. I could be absolutely 100% wrong here. But I'm betting that the Soul Gem is going to be featured in this film, and it's probably going to be in the possession of Ego. It's probably going to be in the possession of Star-Lord's father. And then Thanos is probably going to come along, take the stone, and yeah, that's probably where it's going to kick off Infinity War next year. So, yeah. Hopefully we get to see more of Thanos just coming, it's this happy moment where they get the Soul Stone, and then here comes Thanos wrecking your shit and taking all of it. Yeah. So that's what I could be totally wrong, but that's the last Infinity Gem that has not been seen yet in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. But maybe it'll show up here, maybe it'll show up in Thor Ragnarok. Who knows? I doubt we'll see it in Spider-Man Homecoming, but you never know. Right? You never know. Yeah. It is cool to see Mantis, and I forget, but I think they announced there's going to be another member for the Guardians of the Galaxy. I think they announced there's going to be, I think they said Yondu would be an official member, because we do see him a lot in the official posters for the new film. So I'm betting that he's joined the team officially? Maybe? Maybe I'm just reading that wrong? Possibly. That's probably the case. Yeah. But I do think it's really cool that, Mantis is finally appearing. She has a lot of ties to Thanos as well. There's not really much else I can say other than Baby Groot, so cute. And I'm looking forward to this film. But it's kind of weird. In terms of superhero films, there's not really one where I'm like, oh, don't get me wrong, I'm excited for all of them. I am happy to see Wonder Woman, not so much, Wonder Woman, not so much Justice League, if you are, that's totally fine. But yeah, there hasn't been this year a superhero film that has really made me go, I have to see that superhero film. It's not, and it's not because I'm disillusioned by superhero films, it's just that nothing really hasn't, hooked into me yet. First it was Wonder Woman, and so far Wonder Woman is the leading one, but then again you think about, the track record, DC's kind of having not the best track record in films right now. So, yeah. And not to say I don't like those films. I'm not hyped for all of them. Just that I haven't found the right superhero film that has made me go, yes! If you want to know what movie I'm really excited for right now, next year, well, obviously outside of Episode 8, Star Wars Episode 8, is Kong Skull Island. Yeah. Giant monsters, what can I say? Oh, man. So yeah, I think I've pretty much talked about all of this. So you guys tell me, what do you guys think of Guardians of the Galaxy getting, the new Guardians of the Galaxy trailer, Guardians of the Galaxy 2 trailer, and what do you guys think of the Guardians of the Galaxy Telltale games? Do you guys like it? Do you guys hate it? And what do you guys think of Mantis finally showing up? And do you think the Soul Gem will show up in the film? Do you think the Soul Gem will show up there? Do you think it'll show up in Thor Ragnarok? Just comment below, let me know, and once again, hope you all enjoyed this, and I will see you guys later.